Hey guys, the Bears fan of 6 here today for you, Brave Frontier. So I'm going to do trial 08. I'm going to use the guide from Reddit from FN Moku. So the first turn you want to guard because of Endless here. And after that, I suggest only one Fujin Potion would be the best thing to do. So you want to guard the first turn, heal or guard turn 3, just in case he uses Rune and Destiny. When Lucius uses Power Charge, you want to make sure you use everyone's Brave Burst or Super Brave Burst to cancel the big attack or you'll die. And then after 25% or below on the first phase, you don't want to use everyone's Brave Burst or Super Brave Burst. I had a little time lapse of memory there and forgot that, and you'll see that later. That does happen. So 100% to 75%, first turn uses Endless, Destiny every 3 turns, 160% HP, Meteor 8,000 damage every turn if Destiny isn't used, Rune, Buff Wipe, plus 1 turn ignore defense, and then does some AoEs. 75 to 50%, he uses Cardez's Endless, Deadly End, chance to activate every 3 turns, 160% HP on the target's highest HP, Destiny every 3 turns, Abyssal Falls, AoE that activates every turn, 70% HP and damage, and then he does another AoE. 50 to 20% uses Zavahula's Endless. He uses Deadly End, chance to activate every 3 turns. Destiny, chance to activate every 3 turns if he doesn't use Deadly End. Extinction, chance to activate every 3 turns if he doesn't use Deadly End or Destiny. That one hits the lowest HP possible. Destiny hits the highest HP possible. Highest HP unit, and Deadly End hits the highest HP unit as well. Lone Innocent, slight AoE, activate every 4 turns, drains 20 to 25% BB, leader skill lock for 3 turns. Infinity World, small chance inflicting status ailments. 40% HP, does the Power Charge, so charges for 1 turn, gains defense buff next turn, uses a move that will kill you unless you use everyone's Brave Burst or Super Brave Burst. Now we're at Alpha Dill Endless here, which is at 25%. Basically, the thing here is make sure you don't use everyone's Brave Burst or Super Brave Burst like I did there, because then you almost get wiped. Luckily, Irvis's Ultimate Brave Burst, I think, is what most parts saved us. Deadly End, chance to activate every 3 turns. Destiny, Extinction, Void, Casualty, Aggression, all those. When he dies, he transforms into Phase 2, is what we'll call it. Phase 2, you cannot use Ultimate Brave Burst, so don't feel bad if you use your Ultimate Brave Burst. I used it twice because you'll get Overdrive in Phase 2. Don't worry. Do not use it because you will die. It'll kill you. Phase 2 has 4 million HP. The big thing here is you can't use Ultimate Brave Burst. Lost Soul activates every 5 turns or thresholds. 130% HP damage. You can't live it with mitigation. You can only guard. So guard your highest or lowest HP units. He has thresholds at 90%, Oblivion, 100% mitigation, and 100% BC drop resistant used every 9 turns or at 90% HP. Uses Memoria upon receiving 200 damage, which buffs wipes himself. So yeah, I had the text there. I was going to read the text, but I'm doing a little bit of the guide as well. 70% Lost Soul, 130% buff wipe. Again, not much you can do. 50% Akira benefit, 50% attack and 20% defensive buff used every 4 turns. 40% Lost Soul, 30% HP damage buff wipe, target random unit, so either mitigate or guard. 20% use a Desire, 70k Light Shield used every 4 turns after 20% HP. So what they recommend is getting above 20% and try to nuke them from there. You can try. So you do not know fear, but in despair that you wish what you wish for you, blah blah blah. I can't even read that fast. It's hard to multitask. I'm sorry. So anyways, we will the second part's guide's a little bit fast. Units do die. I cleared this, so I tried it in bed. I did a trial run in bed this morning while I was laying in bed, and I beat it first try. First time I tried it. I'm like, really? I'm like, god dang it, now I gotta go downstairs and record it and do it again. First time tried it and did die as well. I wasn't able to revive him, so I was hoping here that I do not run into the part where someone else dies, especially Krantz or Gazia, because I need both for Phase 3. So I do get right above 20% here. Now you can overdrive an ultimate Brave Burst to kill him, and it'd be fine. Here I did run into the spot where Arc died, which hurt kind of bad. Chrome almost died, which thankfully didn't, or I would have been toast. So I'm going to use his Chrome's ultimate Brave Burst to finish him off, to get rid of him. So now phase 3. Phase 3 is kind of a joke. It's pretty easy. It was way easier with Arc Alive, like super easy. Without Arc, it was actually a little bit harder for me. So Brave Close deals no damage, locks leader skill for 2 turns, drains BB gauge 25 to 50%, and feels overdrive gauge by 75%. So he's basically going to keep giving you overdrive quite often, which I keep using Gazia. Esperond AoE, which fills overdrive gauge by 50%. He does Lost Soul, but it doesn't buff wipe, so mitigation can help you. It also fills overdrive by 50%. Activates every 5 turn at thresholds. More Light, 25% attack buff, 50,000, 100,000 heal every 4 turns. Gate, strong AoE, used every 4 turns, 25% HP after 25% HP. Sacred Song, we know what that is. It triggers Angel Idol as well. 50% HP uses Gate, 25% uses Gate. So pretty much gives you overdrive almost every turn. I did run into a little bit of issue here. My overdrive thing, I wanted to make sure I use Gazia quite often. That was my goal here. But towards the end, I actually switched it up because it wasn't going as well as I wanted. In the world without order, where the weak are oppressed, regret shall always haunt you as you live within something missed it. I thought I had enough time on there. Not. You could always pause it if you really want to read it, or you could beat it and you could read it if you really want to read it. So here I decided to use Chrome. I'm like, I'm pretty much sure I can kill you at this point. A world without gods would be one void of light. Do you seek to plunge the world into darkness? Do you? Do you? Good thing you're just that dude's creation. So pretty sure that's how it works. That dude just creates guys, and if you beat him, you get to keep the unit or whatever. I think that's how it works. Obviously, they're not the real units, because Gra and all them are out there in the real world of Brave Frontier. And you also have them as units. So he does die here, and not a big deal. So, alright. Come on. I forgot I didn't speed it up here. I did normal speed. Anyways, he's clearly dead next turn. He's not gonna live, so. Dude is toast. Burnt toast. If you like burnt toast, burnt buttery toast, then you can eat it. Alright. So I will show you the spheres I had on the units. You can see here in a moment. We'll cut over to it, and if anyone has any questions, I always forget to show the spheres, so I finally remembered. But you had to watch the whole end of the video to see it. So I wanted to put it in the beginning, but I had to do this 3 times. I beat it the first time I ever played it, and then I had to freaking do it 2 more times just to record it. So I got tired of clicking on these spheres because it's so hard on my iPhone 6 because the force touch thing's broken again. So Impety and Buffer on Gra, Guiding Light and Selgron on Dolk, Prize Light, Queen's Tier, Irvis, Gel Knight and Axe Hadron on Hadron, and Medina, trying to get her to show here in a second, Star of Hope and Buffer Jewel, and then got who do we do first? Trident Flower and his Trident Sphere, Phoenix Crown and Prize Mercy, I think it was, an Arc, Phantom Gizmo and Sacred Crystal on Gazia, Virtue Stone, Ishran on Bestie, and last but not least, Drevis and Demon Striker. So, alright guys, that is it. Hope to help you out. The guide will be in the comments below. It's a very useful guide. Thank you again. You guys on Reddit are awesome. You helped me out quite a bit with your guides because I knew nothing about this fight. So later.